Okay, Tuesday, December 1st. Wow. Crazy year coming to an end, huh? Speaking of coming to an end, my YouTube sentence has come to an end. So I was able to get yesterday's video back up on YouTube. Woo. See how long that lasts. Because they're just gonna, over the next months, anybody says anything, they're really looking to silence, because we're coming up on, the most important time of your life. Speaking of which I was able to get up last night, like I said on YouTube, and happy about it, was the information about the rally in Philadelphia on Saturday, Independence Hall from noon to 4. Freedom rally against masks, vaccines, social distancing, lockdowns, the things we need to be coming together around instead of political polarities and nonsense. Guest speakers via video: David Icke, Andrew Kaufman, Mark Passio, Jeff Berwick. Boy, that sun's right in my eyes. Plus live speakers as well. I will most likely be at Mark's house. He's on video, not most likely. I'm going up for his presentation as part of the crew to get him rolling. I thought he was going to be there, so I'm hoping that he goes off early enough where I can go down and catch some of the other speakers. We'll see. Either way, being a part of it is an honor. Makes me happy to see people potentially coming together this Saturday. We need it in this country, man. You look all over the world. India, Italy, France. I mean, just places all over the world where people are coming together against this. Now, of course, there's a lot of violence going on. Most of it most likely provoked by the police. Some of it, of course, being provoked by the agent provocateurs that are in the crowd. We know how it works, right? By now? Do you know how it works by now? As you could see, I was able to put the flyer up thanks to my new editing skills. I've been adding some scenery too that I've been kind of filming as I'm walking through before and after I do my little talk that I've been editing in to kind of show off the woods a little bit and practice my skills. Skills I would not have if it was for not for this class. Speaking of which, Mark's class is tonight again, where I believe he's going to start going over web publishing, because a website's something that we all need as well as these platforms start coming down. I thank the new Bitchute and LBRY subscribers that I've gotten over the past couple days. This week of being kicked off YouTube, I guess, has bumped some people over, which is what I'm hoping to do, to get some of the subscribers I have on YouTube to see that there's other ways, because I did videos all week. Just because they took me off YouTube, it didn't mean I stopped doing videos. I just posted them on those platforms, which I've been doing anyway lately and getting very used to doing. Between editing and all the posting everywhere, it definitely takes time. Yesterday it took me like 5.5 hours to get all that done and posted and up, not counting coming out and making it, which, I take part of my walk here as a meditative walk. So it's not just, the 20 minutes on here that I'm out here. I'm out here for a couple hours when I do my walk, hour and a half. I do 3-4 miles. Again, this is what you're trying to save. This is what you're fighting to keep. The freedom they're looking to take away. Lockdowns, they want to put everyone in masks and muzzles. They want to force vaccinate everybody. They want to stop us from entering places, going places. I mean, if you don't think that's what's happening, I don't know what else to tell you, you know what I mean? One of the things I appreciate about Mark's class, just to close out on that, like for someone like myself who's tried to learn things, off 10-minute YouTube clips and shit, I'm not a computer guy, I never was. I've been out in the world. The computer tasks that I do know how to do from various jobs were just repetitive tasks over and over again that I picked up on and boom, 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 but the concept and the, now large scale of, technology that's out there, I never got into. So, starting with a 10-minute YouTube clip on how to edit, it just never worked for me. But, an entire 3-4 hours dedicated to it last week. And I said, the way I do it is I do record the show for personal use. I don't post it anywhere. And then I play it back while I'm doing the work, while I'm taking notes. I'm able to stop it. I'm able to, listen again. I'm able to, because 3-4 hours might seem like a long time. Mark goes quick. He goes slow, but he goes quick for someone like me. And for others in the room, I'm sure he goes slow for someone like them. But for me, it helps to be able to pause it, play around with it, and take the concept of the editor he was using, which is not the editor I'm using, and transform it over to that platform. These are the things that I am very proud of myself that I'm able to do, because my patience level when it comes to things like that is not great, And an example yesterday, trying to get that flyer up on my video, after doing it all, exporting it, taking forever, the fucking thing was blank. So I went in, made some changes, did it again, exported it again, took forever, fucking thing was blank again. So my immediate instinct was, Jesus fucking Christ. But, trying to take the class that I'm in and just go, okay, I took a breath and really for the moment decided I'm just going to take it out. And then kind of remembered something Mark says is to don't take no for an answer. So I decided, all right, I'm going to try one more fucking thing. Removed the tracks completely, took the JPEGs out completely, and started from scratch, hoping it was a glitch. And sure enough, it was, and it worked, There was a sense of relief and accomplishment after that I don't usually get when it comes to computers, because I usually just fucking throw them, you know what I mean? That's when they don't work, It's a flaw. I'm working on it, but this class has really helped. So I'm sure he's probably going to have another one in the future. I would highly recommend it, because most of us, that weren't around for computers, we don't know anything. But I didn't start even knowing or giving a shit again until these stupid, as Mark would call them, slabs, came out. You know what I mean? And then you go, oh wow, you can do this and that, and it's easy. That's what most of us fall into. So, speaking of which, I wrote down a couple things I did want to touch on, so I just want to make sure that I don't miss. Oh yeah, right. Another thing I did this week. Mark went over OBS, and so I went through it and was able to create a makeshift platform. Again, I'm just conceptualizing and trying things, so was taking pictures in lower thirds and building stuff. Nothing permanent, but I was able to do it. Ran into some snags. But it is the road I'm looking to take, I can't go back out there in the fucking world and put a mask on. Nobody's looking to hire me after the shit I say anyway. And my, resume is, going to be, I'm sure, tarnished with some insubordination write-ups from my last 16-year fucking, career, which for 14 and a half of, I was the fucking greatest person in the world, And then all of a sudden, you know what I mean? Well, probably the last 2-3 years, it started going downhill. You start questioning things too much. They bring in different mindsets. The kids start to suffer. I speak the fuck out and don't do some of the things that they, the way they want. And that leads to problems. It's just the way it works. Or you just shut your fucking mouth and you go on for your paycheck. And if I was still there, I'd be wearing masks, having conferences, and fucking there to help children. That's what I was there to do, particularly adolescents who were lost. And I was good at it, I'm still good at it, But those days are over. And just popped up. I don't know what it was. Hope it didn't mess up the video. All that matters to me is where we are right now. To most people, they're hoping this is going to go away. I realize it's not. I realize we're at the fork in the road now. It's not, we've been saying that for years. We're at the fork in the road. We got to make a decision. We're at the fork. Look, man, if you can't see where the fuck we are right now, and that speaking up and saying no to this nonsense, if you can't see how dumb it all is, if you really think it's all going to go the fuck away, because what I've noticed too, like I've said on here, I watch the Eagles game with my son every week. Well, it was on last night. And man, oh man, did they talk about fucking masks and the COVID inactive list. The COVID inactive list. You know who's on the COVID inactive list? People that speak their fucking mind. People that don't want to wear the mask. People that don't go along with dropping a ball in the end zone for $50,000. People that aren't, wanting to go along with this nonsense. Those people end up on the COVID reserve list, I would venture to say. You know? Because again, with the PCR test, they decide through the magnification what they want to see and what they don't want to see. So, you know, some people, of course, just being used as useful dupes to promote the fucking thing. Oh, you got it. Others are being punished, you know. But anyway, the masks were very prevalent. They talked all about it. So, you know, they went from the jump-off point of Thanksgiving of concentrating on it all to now they're going to do the same thing they did in basketball and all the other fucking sports. Because, you know, it ain't going away. Oh, I know, until you get the vaccine and the COVID pass, right? Then it'll go away. Oop, but you need your other vaccine. Oh, right. And then it renews. You're yellow again. Oh, you need to get another one. Oop, you better keep doing it. For a fucking flu. Little cough that most people don't even know they have. They work right through it. They live right through it. Every damn winter, you know what I mean? It's insane. But, you know, that attitude of hoping it's going to go away, time to speak is now. You're making your choice. Silence is a choice. Going along to get along is a choice. Send your kids to school in masks is a choice. Wearing masks is a choice. You know, adhering to all this shit, ignoring it. It's all a choice, you know. So is standing up to it. So is speaking out against it. So is not wearing a mask. So is not sending your kids to school in masks. So is every other damn thing that we should be doing as normal, sane human beings. Are we not? Okay. Unbelievable. Oh no, you know. We got the people that, you know, are going to start pointing at others as this moves on and blaming others, you know. They'll be guarding the truth and making sure nobody's allowed to speak it. It's already happening, you know, because they're guards, right? They're guards. We're guards. Fucking Team America for you. Remember that? We're guards. We're guards. So people think they are, you know. They're in these positions now. Used to be a checker at Walmart, ripping through people's receipts after they just paid and walked from the fucking place they paid 10 feet to the door. You know, did they pick up a piece of gum on the way out or something? Checking the receipts, you know. That empowerment is now replaced with mask empowerment. Woo! You know what that does for people, man? Woo! I got the power. You know, people walking around. Oh, it's unreal. I've seen a shitload today of chin mask drivers, fucking faceplant mask drivers, people wearing their shit, you know what I mean, all the way to the car. They get in the car, they turn on the radio, they start the car, they go through their bag, they put their shit, then they take their fucking mask off. You know, they love it. They love it. You look at me. Look at me. It's fucking retarded. It's retarded. It's retarded. Did I say it was retarded? Let me clarify. It's fucking retarded. So, again, I just wanted to do a quick video. Kind of posting it back on YouTube. Was able to sneak that one in last night at like 11:30. It came back up. But, you know, with a lot of things coming here, man, that they are going to just throw at everyone. I'm trying to stay out of the wind for a minute. Between the economy, which is just being destroyed by these people. Oh, the stock market's high. Yeah, it's called debt. It's what it's called. It's called the printing of money, the destruction of currency. Grab a history book. Read it. You'll recognize it. Maybe. I don't know. You might just, you know, drool. But, you know, you'll notice I put my crypto links up along with, you know, my PayPal that's been there because I'm really just going to try to build a platform with the knowledge I've gained from this class. Try to bring my own, you know, style of presenting information, showing you how fucking stupid it is, and you know, making some jokes and teaching while pointing out the problems stemming from the ignorance of natural law to the love of subjugation to the state, to just the lunacy of believing things that you know, people have no fucking idea are true or not. Having people on, I have a few people that, friends of mine, that kind of want to get together and do some podcasts, my daughter's boyfriend. So, you know, I'm kicking around ideas. There isn't much time, I understand that, but like I said, there's no going back to the hellhole for me and putting that fucking thing on my face, and just ain't happening, you know. So this is, of course, in my opinion, been my calling since an examination of the experiences of my life have cultivated into the biggest stand for what is right, you know. It's pretty cool, you know what I mean? You'll find if you examine your life and all the shit you've been through, and you look at what we face now, you've gained a lot from that, you know, and it's pretty cool. If you shy away from it and, you know, you're still not dealing with and forgiving yourself for whatever, you know, things we've done wrong or beliefs we've had, or, you know, whatever it may be, you know, things we've done wrong that we now know are wrong, when you really know the difference between right and wrong. You know, if you're running away from all that, well, then you're running. That's a state of fear, you know. Fear and love are two opposite polarities. It's the same frequency, just completely different, on completely different ends of it, you know. You can't be in a state of love if you're in a state of fear. And I'm not talking about lovey-dovey. I'm talking about fucking courage, love for freedom, love for what is right, justice and moral, you know, right, what is right, you know. That's the kind of love I mean. The way opposite of that is fear, you know, which is what most people are being put in. But if you step into the realization of who you are, the manipulation of who you've been made to think you are, how it's happened, own it, realize I'm not having this for my kids, my grandkids, or my fucking self for the rest of my life. No, I'm not complying with my own enslavement. I understand this is retarded. Not doing it. No. You know, unless we start to do that, it's going to be an uphill battle. It's going to be an uphill battle anyway, because that mirror work I just described is an uphill battle. But it's the way out. I'm sorry that people, I know we all want to hide in the woods and, you know, camouflage ourselves and, you know, pretend that that's going to do it again. Because, you know, it's going. I'm not saying not defending ourselves isn't something we ought to do. We need to do that. I'm talking about the end result being freedom or more bullshit. The reality of it is these people own everything. All the food, medicine, the money, the institutions, the gadgets you hold, your contact to the world. They own it all. So realize it's all illusory and bullshit. You don't need it. You're not holding on to anything. And step into no. Let them threaten to take it away from you. Let yourself realize I don't fucking need it. You know? All right, we're coming up on 20 minutes. So I want to cut it short there. I know I'll probably ramble on for another 2 or 3, but that's just the way I am. Let me see if I missed anything. My little list here that I wanted to get to. Oh yeah, so the Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash addresses are up there with my PayPal. Like I said, I need equipment and of course a way to support myself if I'm going to do this. So I just threw it up there. It'll be what it'll be. It's not what I do this for. I've been doing this for a long time without it. I just put it up because I'm not making fake money at the moment. And you kind of need that to live. So besides a very small 20-year-old pension, you know, gotta duck under that. Look at that fucking thing. That, I walked under that yesterday. I had to duck. That's fallen that much. Let me take a look at it. We'll add in a edit scene there, and I'll show that to you. Because that's a big difference between today and yesterday. Holy shit, it's up to my chest. It's a heavy fucking tree. Being killed in these fucking geoengineering, in the geoengineered times. Anyway, like I said, that's in no way going to determine whether I keep doing this or not. I'm going to keep doing this till I die. I'll make it more appealing as my skills grow and as equipment grows, and, you know, whatever. Throwing myself to the wind here, you know, because really, what else is there besides this? And I don't mean just doing this and then calling it a day and going home and watching fucking... You have to live this, too. You see, I spent most of my life living this. I just haven't, you know, really sat down and said, all right, I'm going to be a person that does this on the internet. Because, again, I've hated computers, and I'm an outdoors person. I like the world. But these times, got to get the information out to as many people as possible. You never know who your words might strike, especially if it's someone that you know that hears you saying it, you know, and they come to you and they're like, hey, John Cocteau-Stone, come here, let me talk to you. What were you saying on the, you know, and now you're having a conversation with somebody you never thought you would. John Cocteau-Stone, little Fletch. But anyway, Saturday, December 5th, 12 to 4, Independence Hall, Philadelphia, Freedom Rally. Get learning, get speaking. Love you guys.